Hello everybody and welcome back to Shelf Indulgent. My name's Devin and today I have a super exciting video for you guys. Today I want to talk to you guys about Galentine's Day recommendations. So you may be asking, what exactly is Galentine's Day? So let me tell you. Galentine's Day is a fictional holiday created by the character Leslie Knope on NBC's sitcom Parks and Rec. And some of us geeky girls in this world have really taken Galentine's Day to heart and made it a real deal holiday. It's a real thing, guys. Galentine's Day falls on February 13th every year, and it is essentially the other half of Valentine's Day. Galentine's Day is all about women supporting women, and I think that is absolutely beautiful. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to celebrate some of my favorite female authors and to do a little giveaway. There will be a giveaway at the end of this video, but I highly recommend watching the whole thing because this is going to be good, y'all. That being said, let's get right into it. So I know you're all going to be super shocked by this author making this list. That's sarcasm, y'all. It's N.K. Jemisin. I absolutely love everything N.K. Jemisin has done. This may be my favorite series of hers, though. This is the Dreamblood duology. It contains 2 books set in the same world, set, I believe, 10 years apart. The first is called The Killing Moon. The second is called The Shadowed Sun. This is actually the first 2 novels that Jemisin wrote. However, they were not the first published because when attempting to publish these novels, Jemisin was told that her work skewed too black and there was not a large enough audience for it. Which, I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, y'all, because it is absolutely ridiculous. I loved this series. There is nothing I can say that will do this book justice. I recommend you just go to your local library or local bookstore and pick this one up. It is absolutely fantastic and you will not regret it. The next female fantasy author that I would like to celebrate is Ursula K. LeGuin. Ursula K. LeGuin's writing is very different from N.K. Jemisin's. This is more of your classic traditional fantasy. Ursula K. Le Guin was a woman who found success in science fiction and fantasy when it was heavily dominated by white men. And I can see why. She is a great storyteller. If you love classic fantasy, this is for you. The next female author that I want to celebrate is Nnedi Okorafor and her Binti trilogy. This is a trilogy of novellas which include Binti, Binti Home, and Binti the Night Masquerade. This trilogy was so good, y'all. This is unlike anything I had ever read before. In the series, we follow Binti, who is a young African girl who leaves her home, leaves her planet actually, to go to University, which is a university in a different galaxy. And a whole lot of stuff happens from there. I absolutely loved this book. There was one point that it almost made me cry, and that is something that never happens to me when I read. This is a great series, and I absolutely love Nnedi Okorafor's imagination, and her writing is beautiful. The next author that I want to chat with you guys about is Leckie. This book, Ancillary Justice, is one that I read about 2 years ago. And at that time, I barely read any science fiction, like, at all. And I felt like this was like a hard sci-fi book to approach. But Leckie did this in such a beautiful way, and I absolutely loved it. In this book, we follow Breck, who is in a human body, but technically she's not a human. She used to be a ship who was attached to thousands of soldiers through AI, but something happened and she's stuck in this human body and all she wants is vengeance. Breck becomes a really lovable character. Even though she's not human, I feel like people end up relating to her really well. And I just love the way that Leckie played with that. And Leckie honestly just made me love science fiction. Leckie is also releasing her first fantasy novel this month, so be sure to check that one out. It's called The Raven Tower. Next up, I have 2 short story collections. The first is Her Body and Other Parties by Carmen Maria Machado. This is an absolutely haunting collection of short stories about women and their bodies and the things that happen to them. This collection is absolutely stunning. I loved this one. If you haven't read it yet, do yourself a favor and pick it up. The next author that I want to celebrate is Kelly Link with her collection Pretty Monsters. Kelly Link is a short story author who I've mentioned on my videos a few times. She writes absolutely entrancing short stories. She recently won the MacArthur Genius Grant, and I love her work. Highly recommend this one. The next author that I want to celebrate needs no introduction to BookTube. She is a booktuber, and she is one of my favorites. I've followed her for a while, and I cannot get enough of her content, and it is the one, the only, Jen Campbell. I will link her in her channel below, but I'm sure that most of you guys probably already subscribe to her. She is absolutely phenomenal. This book is Weird Things Customers Say in Bookstores, and it is literally just an adorably illustrated little collection of weird things people have said in bookstores, either to Jen Campbell or to other booksellers. And it is just super snarky and super cute, and it made me laugh a lot. I absolutely love Jen Campbell, and please, if you're not already subscribing to her, do yourself a favor and go follow the link, click the button. She's fantastic, y'all. The next female author I would like to celebrate is Sam Maggs. Sam Maggs wrote the Fangirl's Guide to the Galaxy, and that is when I fell in love with her. As a geeky girl, this book spoke to me in ways that I didn't know a book could speak to me. She has since then published Wonder Women, which is a collection of 25 different innovators, inventors, trailblazers who changed history. And it's just like little biographies of different women. She also has another book that I do not have yet called Girl Squad, which is about what the title says, Girl Squads. It is biographies of different groups of female friends. I think it's very much like Wonder Woman in that it is a biography of different people throughout history, but this one is specifically about groups of female friends. So if you're into women supporting women, that might be something you'd be interested in. The next female author that I want to celebrate is Kelly Sue Deconnick. Kelly Sue Deconnick writes graphic novels, and these are two of those. They're my two favorites. It's Bitch Planet and Pretty Deadly. This one, it feels like feminist pulp fiction, and this one feels like a feminist spaghetti western. I absolutely love Kelly Sue Deconnick's writing. I love celebrating women in comics, and if you want to read more comics written by women, I highly suggest you check her out. The last female author that I would like to celebrate is a new one to me. I had not heard of this author until last year, and that is Isabel Greenberg. This book is The 100 Nights of Hero. Isabel Greenberg also has several other books. This particular book is a queer retelling of 1001 Nights, and it is all about women and their stories and women who tell stories, and it is absolutely perfection. I loved this, and I cannot wait to read more by Isabel Greenberg. So the last book that I have for you guys is the giveaway book. The book that I want to give away this month is The Secret Loves of Geek Girls. This is edited by Hope Nicholson with a foreword by Kelly Sue Deconnick. There is also work by Sam Maggs as well as a bunch of other geeky girls. This book is all about love and relationships, and I just thought that Galentine's Day and Valentine's Day, this is the perfect blend of the two. To enter to win this book, all you have to do is comment below and subscribe to this channel. Unfortunately, this is only open to the US, guys. Sorry to my international viewers, but international shipping can get crazy, and unfortunately, I just can't afford it at the moment. I'll leave this giveaway open for the full month of January, so a winner will be announced on March 1st. So be sure to comment below to enter. So those are all my recommendations for Galentine's Day. What are some books that you love written by female authors? Be sure to share your recommendations down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye!